What's going on, everybody? CaptainRoBear and crew here for Merrowstrand, episode 23.
Wow.
I promise to try and do a better job at fishing today, sir.
I promise to never fish again, actually. No, I won't ever do it. I'll only go possum hunting.
I'm never gonna dance again.
Already off the rails. Let's reel it in, okay? Let's reel it in.
Off the rails. This is how we start having fun. You might not know what that three-letter word is,
Yeah,
Adam, but we're gonna interject some.
You got the. I got you. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Yeah. I would never let a bad joke like that slide.
So
I said boo.
tired, guys. It's just such a long day.
Look at our new pretty overlay, chat.
It's so
Save
nice.
us from ourselves, Feisty.
I just,
We got so much room
if
for
you could just,
activities.
like, scoop Pal over a little bit.
Oh my god, I didn't even realize.
No!
It's like right in the
Right
middle.
within reach now. I can just like
no.
little scritches.
You get it.
He should be right in the middle between them two.
Oh,
Also, green guys got to stick together, and I'm separating you.
Yeah, not uncool, bro.
Wow, you way to screw up the feng shui of this layout here. Jeez.
Well, who knows? Maybe I also am green.
No, lightning based.
You are?
I am a gardener, okay? I have a green thumb.
He does have scales, so that does kind of make him reptilian at least.
But they're copper.
But they're copper.
oh god. It's good to have everybody back, though. Even though we had a good time fishing and we've made some coffee, it's good
I
to.
can't believe I missed a fishing episode. I'm very upset about this.
Who said that you missed out? You never know. We might just go back. We have a lot of possum guts at this point.
Also, I really kind of like the idea that that Akiko did wake up and just went to the other pier next
my
to
God,
ours
get out of the way.
and watched us just bumble screw our way through fishing and just pulled
Yeah.
in a ridiculous amount of fish while we slaughtered possums.
We were literally going to have a fantasy fish fry, and we failed.
On the
It's-
last roll of an epic
Oh,
reel.
We had two good fish fights. We had two
two
really good,
good
fish
ones. Yeah, well, we'll see where that goes today, but I know for sure that Adam has an announcement for folks.
I do. Can you believe it or not, guys? I have an announcement. So, Friday, I will be back on Magi RPG for a one-shot called Beauty of Books. We're going to be at, what is it, Candlestick Keep? Is that what it's called? But yeah, yep, that's it. But we're going to be there 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, and it's a charity stream. It's going to be a double header, so I've got the earlier slot, and then they're going to have another session right afterwards. But yeah, we're going to be raising money for Save the Children, so I would love it if you all would swing by. I am going to be playing a old crotchety gnome wizard with way too much beard and hair, and I do have costumes, so it's going to be a pretty wild time. But yeah, all benefiting charity. So this Friday, September 15th at 4 Central, 5 Eastern over on twitch.tv/MagiRPG.
Let's go.
That's cute and exciting.
So well, huh?
Yeah, and it's a really good cast too, so I think it should be a really good time.
Yeah, I don't think I've recognized any of those. I think those are all new people, at least to me. That's exciting.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I finally get to play my wizard. Oh God, I got to take my medicine. I wear pajamas underneath my robes.
Doing that
gonna
voice
be great.
the entire time has got to be taxing.
I can't wait to drink lots of water. My lips are gonna be so moist.
No, it'll be very chapped.
Yeah, it will be. Yeah, check it out. Be a good time. Be a lot of laughs, and I'll probably die.
Send me a list of all the Yiddish words I've heard since I moved to Manhattan.
Ah!
Anybody else got big announcements they want to let folks know about? Well, I have an announcement that's more of a story because it really doesn't pertain to the internet, but I unleashed my old bar Facebook account on the world to essentially make my old chicken wings for folks
I knew
at
it.
the tailgate.
I knew it. I saw the post. I saw it, and I was like, "Man, those wings look hella good."
Every message back from Rob for the past 3 days has been, "Oh, sorry, I was doing chicken wing orders. Sorry, I was doing chicken wing. Oh, sorry, I was doing."
I knew
chicken
that
wing.
was where this was going. I knew it.
Sorry, I was doing chicken wing orders.
I mean, sometimes I fell asleep too. There's that.
Doing chicken wing orders.
Making those orders. Yeah, it's a lot easier for me to use my old restaurant recipes that are giant batches of everything instead of trying to break them down. But it's been funny to reactivating that account, and like I literally have not used Facebook since the day COVID hit. And it's just the Wild Wild West. It's just insane.
I want you to post them on Facebook Marketplace so you can be the only legit seller in your area on Facebook Marketplace selling a product. And you'll just make a killing.
You'll still get people who ask, is this real? And
Do you accept crypto?
Oh my god.
I've paid for.
Do you take Bitcoin?
Do you deliver to the greater St. Louis area?
I've got 8 Dogecoin. How many chicken wings can they give me?
Adam, see, you're in luck. If you really wanted some, they're even better later. Dude, when they soak in, I'm telling you, they're the only boneless wings that actually hold up. Oh, so delicious.
He subtly asked you if you wanted any this weekend. He was like, what are you doing this weekend?
I was going to invite him down to the tailgate if he wanted to do anything.
Yeah.
He's going to use Adam as the sous chef.
It's family weekend in Cabo Gerardo.
Hey, I'll take some cuts of the profit or of the chicken.
First, we got to get chicken, though. I got out of stock today on my order. I guess they didn't want to bring 150 pounds of chicken with my regular grocery order at Sam's Club. So
that weird.
Weird. They went and set all that food out for everybody else.
You turned into that guy in the math problem real quick.
Yeah. Well, now they get to deal with me at 7 a.m. when I go back and go, I'm going to take everything off your truck.
I still needed those. So you can deny them online, but I'm here anyways.
I'm going to buy all those. That's going to happen.
Ain't going to cut it, okay?
Yeah. It's been entertaining. Connect with a bunch of my old customers that obviously haven't had their fix in 3 years. So now I'm taking over under on the approaches of bankers to me trying to refinance me into servitude.
Can you turn that back on? Can you make the money faucet go, sir? Can you please? Can you turn the money faucet back on?
It's so ridiculous that even I sent my brother the 2 open restaurant buildings that are in town. And I said, these are the 2. So here we go. Which ones do you think that we get the most offers for?
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Nah, got CaptainRoBear Subaru on wings.
Subaru on wings.
I like the idea of your little fryer being towed behind your Subaru, just frying while it's just bouncing down the highway.
I'm pretty sure my fryer's taller than the Subaru.
Even better.
Yeah,
it makes for a better mental image.
I mean, it can do 2 15-pound turkeys at the same time. I don't think I can fry 2 turkeys in the Subaru.
Not with that kind of attitude.
No, you actually can't. Hey, with the back seats folded down, that thing has more room than my Chevy Avalanche did. It's ridiculous.
Selling Subarus now too. Jesus Christ.
Come on down to Toyota Mitsubishi Subaru, Marion, Illinois.
Chicken wing palooza.
Can't wait for the Subaru logo just to pop up on screen.
Dude, I wish I got paid for all this fantasy endorsement I do. It'd be great. But yeah, sorry for all you out in digital land. You guys will never fortunately get your hands on the deliciousness unless I bottled the sauce, which, don't hold your breath.
Though. Do we do bone in or do we do boneless?
We never do bone in my world because, 1, nobody caters bone in wings.
Fair.
2, if you actually do them, it takes forever. And a ton of cold storage space, because if you do wings right, you fry them for 7 minutes and then they go into the fridge wrapped, and you let them come down to temperature and let the fat solidify underneath the skin, and you dry the skin out and then you bring them back out and you fry them again for another 7 minutes. The reason why I don't, by the way, there's your restaurant secret. That's how you have wings that taste delicious. Welcome to Confit. The reason you can't do it or I stopped doing as an independent operator, I could not get the same size chicken wings week to week. You might as well just go out and take the bullet, because all your fry times are off, and once they get mixed together, ta-da!
This is some well done, some like not done. Yeah, just all over the map.
Consistency, and that's very important in a restaurant.
Yeah, bad bite mantra, man. One bad bite and it's over.
Yep.
Yeah, so I only did boneless wings at my joint, but they outsell. It's not even close because they're just so expensive. It's just, you can't get that price per pound on a bone-in wing. It's like, dude, it's crazy. You might as well go out, like, it's the price of like sirloin steak. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, when I go out and eat wings, it's a $50 occasion, you know? It's like $30-$40 for the 20 wings. Like, that's it's
for
so
half
crazy.
Bone. Yeah.
But when you want those, when you want it, like, you have to be honest with yourself. When you want to eat wings, it's because you're eating skin. Crispy chicken skin. It's delicious.
That's what y'all want.
It's so good.
So I endorse my local joint, Cybergs, out of St. Louis. Delicious. Love it. Adam has had many of wingy with me.
It's very good.
The reason why my desk is a smorgasbord of
I
snacks.
always see you snacking during sessions, and it makes me so hungry.
I got
put
yelled
stuff
at
in the air
last
fryer,
week.
By the way, I'm ready for a break already. My food's waiting for me.
I got yelled at last week for snacking during break. Tim's like, "Man, what are you doing? I'm a snack guy. You can't have snacks while I'm snacking."
Guy.
It's my shtick.
That's my shtick.
It's one thing I can't do as a DM. I can never. It's
the worst.
It
is the worst.
I have to eat the granola on the run in between.
Say, you get a granola bar at least.
Like DMing at cons, you're walking around, everybody's eating, everybody's got all their food moving around, stuff like that, and you're just sitting there sad at the table for 8 hours.
Sad.
I would have eaten. I would have been like, "You're at my table, okay? I'm eating."
Like, you guys discuss what you're gonna do. I'm gonna eat this pizza quick.
Yeah, role play or something.
or something.
Yeah, interact. Tell a story.
Role play amongst yourselves. So I'll post some delicious pictures as I fry a million wings up. I'm really excited to just sit there and fry again. I really like doing that. So
it's a whole different context when you say that at a fish concert, so just be careful.
I'm turning to a wook. Yeah, so fun pictures on Saturday. Sundays, everybody's in luck. D&D is back. 6 p.m. CDT to 10 p.m. CDT. You can get your fix on Galadron. Or, as Zero has ruined it for me, Gladler on Sundays again. And that's why it's going to be shortened to Galandry next week. And
Cal gets hit by meteor.
We're going to move on.
That map, though, that you had him in on Sunday looked so good. It looked so good.
The artwork is incredible.
Oh my gosh.
Seas and
that's right. A few of us didn't see it last week. We got to see the sneak peek.
Yeah.
A little
Amazing
teaser.
maps. Yeah, Shay and Piku have killed it, and there is like, I don't want to spoil it, but I think there's like 7 maps that go around in that massive world tree that they've built around it. So I'm very excited. As well as when the first day I saw this map, I was like, "Oh my God, it's Merrowstrand! It's literally there." Oh, they and I think RPG Art James, or it's James RPG Art. I can't remember his. He's also making a ton of splash art now. I'm loving it. It's what can empower this cool new overlay, and that's what we're doing over here, trying to make something that's a little bit cleaner, a little bit more immersive, and I hope you guys enjoy it.
It's definitely immersive. Really brings the the scene and the moment in.
And now, luckily enough, we have those scenes to use, which is lovely. So if you guys want awesome scenes like this, they have a Patreon. They let you use it for streaming and all that kinds of good stuff. So go check them out for show. It's easily the best if you use D&D maps, like easily the best sub that you will ever have, because it gives you their entire freaking catalog. Ugh. Awesome. Anybody else with big announcements? I will give one last sneak peek. 2 more D&D shows yet to be released. One, on Thursday, I have been commissioned for a 10-part series that you guys will see soon on Thursday evenings. Stay tuned. And of course, Baldur's Gate will be happening on Mondays very, very soon. So I get to start on that campaign this week.
I swear to God, if you go to Baldur's Gate in your Baldur's Gate campaign, I'm gonna be so angry. Don't do it.
It's all gonna be there, and no one else is invited but me. And Bife and
This
Sam.
is so
That's
much
it.
fun.
Just gonna do cutback scenes to Rob and NPCs in Baldur's Gate, and then the rest of the campaign not in Baldur's Gate.
It's okay. I'm taking all the water scenes and putting them here.
Smart.
I have to, because people in deep water.
Can you tease, is Thursday in Faltura, or do we not get to know?
Don't know yet.
Okay.
I don't know. It could be.
Ooh.
It could be.
Maybe.
Yeah, we're gonna find out.
Exciting.
More D&D.
Yeah.
Holy crap! That's a whole week.
It's
That's
full
a whole
week.
week of D. That's a whole week of D&D.
It's almost like when fall happens, we bring the D&D back.
What?
And we get to work.
Here to combat your seasonal depression. D&D.
If I had a heated pool, though, that's what I need. Maybe I could have one less D&D show if I floated around a heated pool. I need someplace to go.
Hot tub stream.
I'm not sure.
Dude, I would. I wish I had a hot tub. Dude, this freaking camera is just so good. I didn't even realize I didn't have my freaking lights on. Ah. Chef's kiss. We need to pick up where we left off last week. Waking up to a new day. Rested and refreshed. Well, everybody but Christain. Getting a long rest and sleeping in after being almost taken advantage of by a fey vampire by the name of Dresden. However, you guys were able to thwart their plans and trafficking these thralls into Merrowstrand. Unbeknownst in their connection to the unspoken, seemingly stopping the murders on the docks, you guys all got yourselves a long rest. Akiko has also been sleeping in for the day, while the rest of our adventurers, Bud, Pal, Krak, Tarben, and Markos, have unsuccessfully gone to catch fish. After slaying a horde of giant possums, we come back with guts, empty hands. Take it away, Timmo.
So, as Krak is walking down with like Tarben, he kind of thinks back to the conversation the night before that took them long into the night. And so the last thing that the group heard is, as the door was shutting, was, you know, I was in love with somebody once, and then the door closes. And so the scene shifts to Tarben and Krak in the bedroom, and Krak goes, so tell me about your wife.
You've heard me talk about her a lot. Feels like it's strange that you don't know her. She was the kindest, most gentlest soul I ever knew. She was also the most fierce warrior. One-on-one battle with her was like standing in the middle of a volcano. It's the most intense combat. I know because we sparred many times. She was giving. She was compassionate. A damn good leader.
Like you guys sparred for fun, or?
Warriors should always keep combat amongst themselves. Helps sharpen the senses so no one sneaks up on you.
I'll have to keep that in mind.
Love is different for everyone. What about you?
Her name was Anx. And she was... Man, she was a goblin. She was the goblin.
What made her the goblin? Tell me.
In my tribe, I'm still a little different there. Goblins love to like take things apart and mash things together, but like without plans, without like thinking about it. They're just really good at taking things apart. My curiosity is always making things work. And Anx never made fun of me for that. She always saw me. And man, was she was funny. She could make anybody laugh. Without trying, without even thinking about it. The biggest, crookedest teeth smile ever. The prettiest ears. Bright pink hair.
When did you know?
Mm.
When did you know she was the one for you? What was that memory?
The first time I ever saw her. Just a little thing. We were both tiny little goblins. And I knew I needed to be around her. I needed to just be next to her. That's what I knew.
Love at first sight. So, where is Anx now?
Well, that's the problem. Goblins don't have possessions. Everything in the tribe is everything. It's everyone's. You don't have a house, you don't have a chair, you don't have It's not your scimitar, it's our scimitar. You don't have a mom, you don't have a dad, grandma, grandpa. But most of all, you don't have someone to love. And someone who loves you. Because love is holding someone for your own, coveting them and against everyone else. So, love gets you kicked out.
Is that why you're not with your people now?
Yeah. They said they could handle the stealing and the theft and the hoarding of all the junk that I had and all of that stuff, but loving her was too much.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Does she ever know? Were you kicked out?
She knew. She pointed the finger and banished me.
So
to
sorry.
save herself, she turned me in. She was just as complicit in the wrongdoing of love than I was. She stayed, and I did not.
Well, Krak, I won't feed you a line of bullshit that says that she wasn't the right one for you. Love is love, even if it hurts. I'm sorry. She was the one who had to draw the blood. You don't hold the animosity towards her for it?
Not even a little bit.
Oh, Krak. Glad I know you. I'm glad you're here. Because that tells me that you are 3 times the goblin she is. And if possessions are forbidden, so be it. Because you possess friendship all around you. And anyone in this house loves you more than she did. But you can love her all you want. Just know that you are also loved. Maybe, just maybe, you'll find someone along our journey that can return that to you.
Krak sits with it for a good moment. I still love her. I always will. And until I met you guys, it still followed me and it still drove me to want to find my way back. But now I realize that what I did was not bad. What I did was just me. And if they can't handle that, then,
They don't deserve you.
Just come.
Exactly. You're not wrong for being who you are, Krak. It's the one thing we all screw up in life. Try to be somebody else. Try to make someone else happy. You just keep being you. And try to, not blow Akiko up more than you already have.
I'm getting better at that, all right?
It's been a while for sure. Just follow who you are. One of the best tips I got in battle. Trust your heart. Because if you don't fight with your heart, you're probably gonna lose your head.
Got a little body, but I think my heart's bigger than my head.
You have a very big heart, my friend. Probably bigger than mine.
I don't know about that, man. I think your heart's as big as my whole body.
I'm talking about it spiritually.
Oh, okay, because I've taken apart a bear and they got really big hearts.
Please don't make a bomb out of me when I die. Unless it can save everybody else, then let the fur fly.
Deal. Which end do you want it to go in?
Have some respect for a warrior.
The butt it is, okay.
It is the largest orifice, even from a bear.
Oh, you got me with that one.
And Krak and Tarben continue to, just hang out the rest of most of the night until both sets of eyes start fading and drooping, and eventually Krak waddles his way back to the room and sees a nice little present outside of his doorstep of those nice little hats from those nice little red caps. And he goes, "Oh, do I have plans for you?" And then he snaps back into present day.
I need 2 rolls from Christain and Akiko.
Gasp.
We fighting.
That's the initiative.
Yeah, what we rolling?
To wake
Sure,
up.
as long as your Oracle friend doesn't
20
show up. Right, initiative?
Rolling 20s?
D20 each.
Hey yo!
It's the time you pull one out. Why is it now? Of all times.
Get some. Get some.
I think we swapped our dice. Hold on.
It was a con roll to see who woke up first. That's all.
Yeah. I'm awake. Oh god.
Incredible.
I die first.
Christian. You rise sharply to a foul odor emanating from outside on the front porch.
Also my reaction every time.
He just checks. That's not me. So he goes and I think he kind of just with everything that's gone on, still feeling a bit weak from the fight. Again, just throws the armor onto the helmet, because at this point they've been attacked and all. I mean, everything's just been so chaotic. I think he's just like, you know, what? It's just another day. Let's just go see what's out here mauling people or something. And so I think he just grabs his sword and he just heads out towards the front to see what the rancid smell is and what creature's probably out there.
Who's still outside on the front porch with our possum haul?
Definitely Bud. Definitely Bud and Pal. Pal had to do a lot of the heavy lifting for Bud to bring the possum hides back up.
Krak has run upstairs to check on his little friend.
I think I'm outside with you and Pal.
Yeah, we're just we gotta. Oh man, I haven't had to clean hides in ages, man. This ain't easy work.
What is all of this?
Oh,
So just like standing in the doorway, like looking at this.
you're awake. We went fishing. Look at what we caught.
Is that
Craziest looking fish I've ever seen. I know, right? Isn't that wild?
I
Yep.
have questions.
Yeah.
What?
Shoot. What you got? What do you want to know? This one?
Why-
This is my favorite one.
Why do you have all of this?
Ah man, I'm just pulling your
Smells.
leg. These aren't fish. These are possum. We went fishing and got attacked by possum because we sucked at fishing so bad. So we took our aggression out on the possum apparently, and that's how grown men handle their emotions. Yay us!
Wait, so all of this is one possum?
No, this is multiple possums.
So you slaughtered like a possum family.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. They attacked us first. Okay, like we was just there.
While you were fishing.
I think they was attracted to the fresh like fish guts coming in. I don't know. They seemed very territorial.
So you did catch fish.
No,
And then
not
the
our
fish-
fish guts. The fish guts from the successful fishermen that were bringing the fish haul in.
Right.
But Krak did almost catch the largest aquatic creature I've ever seen. It was at least 300 feet long, right, Tom? Like 500 feet at least.
Fought it like a champion. Eventually it ended up breaking his line. But we almost had the biggest fish ever seen in Merrowstrand.
I'm pretty sure it had multiple heads.
So is it like a hydra?
I don't know.
Yes.
I've
A mystery
fought
of the sea.
a hydra before. It's usually something you want to avoid, not catch. Can terrorize and destroy a lot of things.
You've seen Krak? That man he gets into stuff.
I guess he could probably handle it, I suppose. Where is Krak? How long was I out?
I think he went inside, didn't he?
He did in a hurry about something he mumbled about in his room.
All right, and I don't know. It's not been too long. It's like midday out right now, I think.
Okay.
You want to help us skin these possums? There's a knife right here. Good skinning knife. Grab a hide and get to work.
Come on, get your hands dirty.
Sure, I've done that plenty of times. Let me grab some coffee first. And he just goes
Glad I didn't wake up early.
and he pours himself a cup of coffee.
20?
And he
Never
like
comes back.
drinks like half of it, refills it up because it's probably like just been on the burner, so it's like not, you know what I mean? Like so he just kind of refills it up, and then it comes out, and he sits down right next to you, and just like he's done it 1,000 times, he just gets to like skin in and peel in, and like it's like nothing.
Watch
for
out for
him.
oh nope, you definitely know your way around a possum. Okay, noted.
Yeah.
Noted.
Go ahead and roll a survival check.
I RP that I know what I'm doing. and then Rob's like, roll for it.
See how many fingers you lose.
20.
Lols.
18. I've got an 11 on survival, okay?
Since you got a background, go ahead. I'll let you roll another one for advantage. You talked yourself into it.
Whoa, that was what I thought the first one was going to be.
So did I. 18.
I'm like, he threw that 20. He's deserving of one after it. And lo and
I
behold, 2
was
rolls
waiting
later.
for it. I was waiting for it. It's still me, you know?
Adam roll
me.
log 2018 1.
Da da da.
Oh, I like how you can pop it in and out like that. That's nice.
Look at that tail of the tape. It's not that you can't. It's just it's slow going, and there's a little bit of as you get a little close to the stomach a couple of times, and you get more than you bargained for. But you're able to catch up, even if possum skinning hasn't been on the on your agenda for a while.
Mixture of the sea salt air. It's just not a good mixture. Like
The humid air and skinning animals. Great.
yeah.
By the way, we're doing this on our beachfront.
On our porch.
we're
Skinning our fishing haul, which is possums.
Welcome to life at the zoo.
We live on the beach.
Well, in like an hour, I got to go scrub the crap off the bottom of the boats in the harbor. So
Pretty soon, a shirtless Matthew McConaughey is going to come by and offer us some drugs.
all right.
We already saw Captain Ron like an hour ago.
It's not if you drive the boat; it's if the boat drives you.
Feisty just messaged me my spelling error as I look down at ArcaneAdam instead.
Adam.
Totally didn't see that E in there.
I didn't want to bring it up because I didn't want to get yelled at. So, I was like, "This is just me now.
Name.
I'm just this now."
Name.
It's very arcane.
Remember, it's Arcane. It's not Arcanaut. Okay, you know.
You're nice
Can't Adam.
Yet you say things like that, you know.
Oh man, that is a
Adam
missed
Adam's
marketing
now
opportunity.
positioned.
Wow. Rocker.
Well, the
just
Adam
coming with the
didn't
barbs.
change,
It was, like,
guys.
so
It's still
easy.
me. It's still me. Okay, the front half may change, but it's still it's me.
The reason why
That
I'm
back still looks the
narcoleptic
same?
is because of Adam's puns. That's actually what does
They
it.
keep you up at night.
They overload the system, and I just shut down. I don't.
Someone's got to be that, and you know what? It's my curse to bear.
I mean, you are
Thank
right.
you.
There's at
From
least
all of
one
us.
punny person at every
We've got the snack guy, right?
Yeah.
So I'm the pun guy.
You've got Dollar Store Tim the Tap Man.
What the hell you guys talking about? I'm my own dog. No, let's just lie. I'm a discount machine.
Yeah, that's it. That is
You're
it
shirtless.
for sure.
Yeah, discount Kreischer.
I didn't get my 50 follows, so you know what? I can't go shirtless.
Still working on her.
Still got it.
Anyway, Akiko wakes up and saves us.
Yes, please. Thank
Saves
you.
You're
Go ahead and roll for Pal and see if Pal has crawled back to Akiko's room after a very disappointing outing with the guys.
Yeah, I think that's fair. We're gonna do that with advantage, and we'll call that a will save. I feel like.
Anything above a 2, and he's running back up there.
You know, to Akiko and Pal. You know.
Oh yeah. Pal knows where he needs to go. he just had to tow up 3 giant possums dragged through the streets after quote unquote fishing. That gator knows where he needs to go.
Go ahead.
Akiko.
Where's Pal going? Is
To you.
Pal coming to me? Or not?
Yes.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
So I'm gonna hear just like some like tail thumping at the door. And I'm gonna walk over and I'm gonna open and the smell will hit. Because there's no way you bathed this gator. There's no way you bathed this gator.
Absolutely not.
Oh.
Immediately just no. And he just like pushes past me to go like curl up in bed. And I just hands on head, just look at him. Why? What? It's on my pillow.
Give him an athletics check to see if he can do it, 'cause it's so hard for him. So he stands up. A lot of time he just planks and sets his chin on the bed and looks, and he needs that extra little, yeah. So he swung himself up, and you can see him, he rolls his eyes over towards you, Akiko, and it's just his chin on your bed, and then his little hands, he just wobbles them back and forth. He just wobbles, and just the faintest.
I'm making muffins.
I'm gonna put my hand on him and just back up just very slowly and just kind of pet the side. You really make it hard to be mad at you. I'll give you that. But Lord, where's your father?
He slowly rolls over, belly up, into the slowest death roll ever.
The worst part though is it was when he does open his mouth, because it is just like rancid roadkill.
I'm just gonna kind of like grab his little bottom jaw and just push the bottom jaw back over and hold it down so he doesn't open it, and just give him a little
which
rub
then becomes a competition.
I'm like strength checking this arm to keep it down because it smells so bad.
Once you have a gator clamped, it's easy. It's the down motion that's hard. So Pal he's melting, just laying there. There's just a little bit of sun that's coming in from the window.
I'm just gonna kind of, pet him there for a little while he just kind of, you see him just relax a little bit, and he clearly is just tired. So tired. And I'm gonna pull him over. I already have a designated little side blanket where he kind of goes, and I just kind of like use my strength and just kind of like pull him up over there.
You burrito him.
Burritoing him. He's clearly, it's gross, it's nasty, but look at him.
So I think my favorite thing I'm realizing is Pal is peak anime, where in combat he becomes 3 times larger than he actually is, and then in docile moments he becomes more cuddly. It just downsizes.
He's got that like lab energy. He's really big, but he grew up around tiny dogs, so he thinks he can just jump up on you. So I'm pulling him in, and I kind of like tuck him down, give him a few more pats as he just kind of like closes his eyes out, and I go ahead and walk downstairs.
Poor guy. What a rough morning.
My bed. Feels so bad.
Markos is going to be in the kitchen staring out our large retractable kitchen window that stares out over the ocean with another cup of coffee. Morning.
So are you drinking both of those, or?
No, here. See, slides you one of the cups that he's made. We tried to make lunch.
Oh, that's where the smell came from.
Well, yes and no. We went fishing. Just the guys went over to the pier, not far away at all. Very embarrassing. We didn't catch a thing, but we caught the attention of some rather large possums.
You're telling me that's possum blood in my bed right now?
You let him sleep in your bed?
Of course I let him sleep in my bed. Have you seen him?
He is a unit.
Am I gonna tell him no?
I would not let my fish sleep on my bed. That's just what I'm saying.
Well, he doesn't try and come sleep in your bed. And I just kind of like turn my tail and it like flicks off a little bit.
Who's sleeping on whose bed?
We're not having fish for lunch?
Well, the good news is, and you can see he's been straightening these giant fish hooks out. Thinking about giving it a go with these possum guts. I swear, we had the biggest fish on the line multiple times. We wanted to have something nice for the change, and it did not go so well. I would really like to have a fish fry tonight. That would be good. Everyone has been through so much. I mean, if we have to go out and eat at another bar or twist my arm, but we do that enough.
I'm just gonna kind of peek outside and look over at the water.
You see Bud covered in blood, head to toe, literally just drenched in blood as he has failed horribly at trying to clean up most of these guts. He's just looks almost delirious, just out there skidding.
Is he just like this sad assistant, and meanwhile Christian's just going to town on this? You're the hold the flashlight right now, aren't you?
Yes. That's what you see.
Oh no. I mean, the day is young. There's got to be somewhere we can.
No, we are going back to the pier. We've cleared it to possums now. If there's ever a time to go back to the pier, it's now a possum-free pier. You should have seen what they were doing to those trash cans.
Right.
No, they would have. You have to believe me. These things were massive. They were bigger than Pal. That's why he stinks. He tore them to pieces, but they were vicious. Go look. See. You know, Tarben does not bleed often, but Tarben was bleeding in the middle of these things. We had a little bit of self-doubt.
Well, I'm going to stop you right there. Tarben bleeds every time we do anything.
No, but if it was anyone else, they would bleed much more than him. He's still a thick, scarred hide. You saw what happened to Christain. He bleeds a little bit.
Like
he lost almost all of his blood.
A really hard time. I'm gonna go downstairs and see this possum situation and try and stop it from coming in the house.
You're already downstairs. Yeah, I know, sleepyhead. It's a, fantasy floor plan. Everyone thinks slightly differently. It's okay. You can get lost. But there's
always a downstairs available to go to.
It floods. Why would you go down there? Why would you build a basement?
And then there's down to the grass area.
No one builds a basement in Merrowstrand. You know that it's silly.
Krak would build a basement in Merrowstrand.
Hey, I got some mail from Fantasy Name Generator. I don't know if what this is.
Put that away. I don't want it.
It's Abdullah Kutuma Nanana. I don't know who that is, but that's their mail.
Hakuna Matata.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna roll survival check on straightening these fishing hooks out. That's what I'm gonna do. And I will walk out on the front porch as well and see how Possum Fest 2003 is going.
We're just doing this on the front yard. Just out here.
We don't have a lot of yards, so the front porch is kind of the best place to get things done.
Wonderful.
Like there's definitely, I do envision hides are now being draped over railings to start drying out.
Because we are on the dock, we do have the good old fashioned fishing charter setup of the hose, the trough, the nails to hang the fish. Except we're hanging possum hides here right now instead of fish. And
oh my god. Man, I'll tell you what, this really is starting to look like home as Bud looks at his just trailer park looking house with hides draped over the
I'm
Really?
just imagining like stepping out, just holding the coffee, looking at what's happening.
Akiko,
and just some
you're up.
stranger walking by and just kind of like awkwardly waving and like looking down at us.
Coffee.
Natural 20.
Let's go.
Natty 20.
Looks have never been straighter.
Hey, you're up. Have you seen Pal?
Yeah, you're gonna be washing my sheets.
Oh. Did he?
He's good. He's sleeping. He's fine.
Okay. Sorry about that. I mean, you know how he gets. He wants to cuddle after he's done any sort of a physical activity. Was he still covered in guts?
That's where the washing comes in.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Put it on the to-do list. Yeah. Look at what we caught fishing.
I see. Huh.
Yeah. That was kind of the reaction Christian had. But look at him. He's elbow deep in a possum right now.
Sorry, Kiko, there's no more for you to skin. All the hides have been taken care of.
Oh no. And I just take another sip of my coffee. I was really looking forward to that.
Okay, I gotta get cleaned up. I got guts literally from head to toe on me. Are we done here?
We kind of like
are we all good? And he's gonna like whistle to Pal to see if he'll come downstairs, and make his way over towards the hose to try to start washing himself off.
Hey, bud, I'll hose you off if you hose me.
Oh, you got it. Cue sexy bathing suit scene.
Nothing like an armored bear getting hosed down by a frog man.
Spread them cheeks.
I'm like the last seated barbed wire. I'm just swinging on the swing, spraying me with the hose.
Oh my god.
It's the gasoline fight
wire.
from Zoolander.
It's the gasoline fight.
Oh my god.
I figured you'd like that reference.
Oh,
I'm just
man.
standing here with just like my hands and like arms like dirty, just waiting for 15 minutes while you just hose and play with each other, just like waiting for my turn to like
There's a
wash my
scene
hands.
of Bud with the hose just like right over his face. I can clean.
I'm gonna do this in the sink. just goes inside and finishes cleaning up.
Beautiful. And about this time, the morning fog has rolled through, and it's just that crystal blue sky and sea that is out there. It is a perfect day. We've already done our weather check much earlier, and won't have to do until the evening, thank goodness. Well, we have plenty of bait now if we want to go back.
Go back? You want to put ourselves through that again?
I don't like losing.
And I, no offense, really don't feel like eating that today.
What, this? Just gestures grossly at the grotesque pile of meat.
Oh, I was cutting that to use it as bait, not to eat.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Yes, definitely that.
Right. Well, I'm okay with going, I guess, if everybody wants to, although I wanted to have a conversation with you all before we headed out, if that's okay.
No better time to have a conversation than sitting out on the water.
I'd prefer to have this one indoors.
Of course.
Yeah, of course. I just gotta go. I gotta grab Pal by the tail and clean him off before Akiko zaps me.
Probably
Don't forget
should.
my sheets.
I'll grab Krak, see if he's available.
Bud runs upstairs and drags Pal out of his comfort spot. You have to
Burrito.
get cleaned.
To get out of the burrito, he would literally have to death roll around several times in a circular fashion.
You're making more of a mess. No, it's gonna take forever to clean. Just stop. You death roll when I want you to don't want you to death roll. You don't death roll when I need you to death roll. Just make up your mind.
It's on the carpet.
When he finally rolls over onto his stomach and extends his hands out, he looks at you with the most adorable eyes, and he also gives you his little 2 front paw wiggle.
You are ridiculously cute. Now let's go get you cleaned. You want to play with the water? We got some possum guts downstairs for you.
He starts moving. It's as fast as he can move. It is definitely a
Do
trot.
not forget, we have to clean these sheets that you decided to muss up. And I'm gonna take some and throw them on his head.
He grabs them and drags them as he can't even see. There's sheets over his face, in his mouth.
Like the bed like comes with the sheets initially. I have to like stop the bed from coming off the frame.
God.
Okay. Jeez.
I love that. Yeah, and I go and knock on Krak's door. Krak,
So-
are you in there?
RoBear, when we last ended, there was a crack heard around the world on my baby monitor.
Yes, there was.
So that when Crack like got to the house, he just like scrambles upstairs real fast, closes the door, and is just, what do we see? What's going on here?
Your egg is tilting back and forth with a heavy rock to it.
You got this, buddy. You can do it. It's all you. I read in a book. Cannot help you. You got to do this yourself. I have full faith in you.
As you sit there and watch as this egg is on the precipice of hatching, you hear that rap on the door.
Little busy.
Right. I just was hoping you could have a conversation downstairs when you get a chance.
Like in the next how many minutes?
Soon would be preferable. I think they want to go fishing again. Are you okay? Do you need help?
Yeah, everything's fine. Everything is hunky-dory. Totally above board. Nothing to worry about.
Okay, now I'm a little sus. It's just I dragged a little bit long. Can I roll something to see if things are okay?
Perception.
Let's see. Yeah, things are great. I got a high perception, but 23. All right.
Let's see. Hold on.
I can help if you need it.
Do you know how to hatch an egg?
I have been around eggs hatching.
You may enter.
Oh, is the door just open? Is it unlocked?
You go to open it and it's locked. He's like, oh, sorry, hold on. And then you hear like little clicks and whirs. And as he unlocks the door, the mechanical lock and opens, but he is nowhere near the door when it opens.
Oh, right. You said something about an egg. Is everything okay?
It's hatching, man.
Oh, the owlbear egg is hatching.
Yes.
Oh, take a look at it. Is it just doing the rocking back and forth kind of thing?
Oh yeah, dude, it's classic Jurassic Park. Like,
You know, I think you're not supposed to do anything. I think that it's important for the creature to get out of the egg by itself.
That's also what I heard and read and witnessed.
But I don't understand how you witnessed that. But okay,
And goblins got to chase chickens too. All right.
fair enough. Right. Warmth is good, right?
Mm-hmm. That's
Maybe
why I got this little like baby Bjorn going on.
We should maybe put it by so the sun's hitting it so that it's like, it's daylight, right? So it's like, wake up.
Ooh, outside. That's good.
I don't know
did not
about like
think of that one.
outside, but like, do you have a window in here?
I don't think so. I think I'm squished between everyone.
Right. That could potentially help, but then I don't. Right. But should we move it? Maybe we don't move it.
I mean, this whole thing moves, man. And I got this thing rigged to go. I didn't know when it was coming out. I could have this thing for 30 years. Who knows?
Sure. And do you want to try and maybe move it outside so we can get some sun?
Yeah. And I go behind the basket, the bassinet, and I pull a lever, and the three little legs like lift it up and begin to spider walk it.
It's truly interesting the things you cobble together. So just watch this
That is. I basically modified my armor. I took the specifications for my armor and I scaled it way down and I put it in that, and that's basically it.
And it stays warm?
Yep. See that little like blue thing there? It's a little bit of bottled lightning, and it powers like a heat generator. And then so when we're done, this thing becomes a rotisserie.
The owlbear?
No, not the owlbear. The bassinet. It becomes a traveling rotisserie. If we want to have a good turkey dinner.
You could probably make this attachment or something work with armor, and could probably sell it for quite a bit of coin, especially in regions where it's cold and individuals need to stay warm.
Wait, hold on. You can make money doing this?
Yes. In fact, where I'm from, we're oftentimes in the mountains, it's very cold, so having something that could create warmth consistently, that's not just, I guess this is magically infused. I'm not really familiar. It seems mechanical.
The heaters are mechanical. The power is magical.
Well, it's impressive. Krak.
Thank you.
All right. Oh, the owlbear's getting away. Is it just like walking out the doors?
I didn't program it for stairs. Oh God.
And yeah, I'll walk down with Krak and the owlbear egg. We're gonna go out to the front porch so the little owlbear egg can get some sunlight, because that's what an owlbear egg needs. Sunlight and the elements.
I didn't realize it was Bring Your Kid to Work Day.
Every day is about to be Bring Your Kid to Work Day.
About to have his own familiar.
4 more familiars in this campaign.
Oh, did I show you guys my crow yet?
Ah, see, your owlbear egg is close to hatching. He probably can
thing you
smell
didn't
the
sell this
possum
little guy.
guts. And matter of fact, you see the first as this beak comes out of the egg first, and very Garfield Sheldon like, it just gets a couple of sniffs as it begins to push and poke through, as the possum guts totally begin to lure this small owlbear out.
You knew you could do it.
I just look at Krak and we just nod. Ah.
Yeah, great. Feed the carnivorous owlbear guts initially as it hatches.
There's
for
always the
bloodletting.
Stay
great
within its
motivator.
sight. Doesn't it need to like imprint on us? Like, I don't want it. Is it gonna attack it? How does this work?
And it leans forward, and the egg, and it spins around and falls down. And you hear a little, oh.
Pal immediately looks up from that sound.
Oh no.
No,
All right.
No, that is
Krak.
not.
Crack just
Food,
looks at
not
Pal and
friends.
goes, I will murder you, you green little bastard.
All right, Krak. I think now with it already cracked open and starting to see and feel the world, I think it's important for you to be the first thing it sees. I think you need to get nice and close and maybe help.
I'm just gonna kind of start to step back and kind of strategically stand in front of Pal a little bit.
Bud is like really choked up on the leash. He's like,
But you're going to notice that of all the creatures here, Pal just kind of gently goes over to the egg and lays down next to it and curls his tail around, being the one person who's come from an egg.
Yep. I know how to do warmth.
He curls it up in his tail, so then this egg is no longer spinning around on either side, and you begin to see more than just a beak and a little poke of a leg and an arm.
Crack is right up, like waiting for to see the face.
The coloration is unlike anything that you've seen as you begin to see these feathers push through. It's like the combination of brindle and calico. It is very autumnish, dark burnt oranges with black spotches. As this
It's a
beak,
tortie.
the beak pokes through enough to where it turns, and you can see that large, absolute chicken nugget of a golden eye as it looks back and forth. And it looks at you, Krak.
Hey, buddy. You made it. You got it.
A small owlbear paw reaches out.
I reach out to the paw.
It just holds your arm.
Look, everybody, we have a new friend. Then I like begin peeling the loose shells away, like making sure that the owlbear still has the autonomy to break the shells, but I'm just peeling the ones from like its little face and stuff.
The gumption of you giving the little extra pull is it starts giving some backward headbutts till the top of this egg kind of flips up and it sticks on top of his head, kind of like a cat, as it looks over as this plump little owlbear.
Krak
my God.
immediately gets an idea and like clocks it in his brain for later. Like, ooh, a cap for an owlbear. Got it.
It takes a long look at the guts and the hides that are hanging over there. Its eyes get big as it pushes itself up and out of the shell. It eventually relinquishes your arm as it begins to Ewok itself onto the back of Pal. Oh, as it stretches, it gives its first long stretch. Oh, it stretches.
Seeing this? It's so cute.
Oh, but when it stretches, it's got its little baby pot belly. Oh, and it gets marooned. Oh, up on top of Pal. Pal's in the sunshine, and you see his little eyes. Oh, so he reaches out towards the guts. He sticks his hands out. Oh, he's on his little pot belly, and he falls asleep.
He's hungry. Give him. He wants some of the guts. Give him some food. Krak, give him some food.
On Pal's back, exhausted from breaking out of his chamber.
I immediately like go over, grab a little bit of guts, and just kind of like set it close to him for when he wakes up.
Much like string cheese and me being unconscious, he slowly sleep eats a little.
Yeah,
Baby birded into his mouth.
there
Takes a
just
string or
Bud
two.
on the patio, just enthralled with the cuteness, just like grabbing onto his collars. It's so cute.
And as Krak like sees him like sleep eating them, we don't know boy or girl yet, the sleep eating, takes a little nibble, takes a little nibble, like sharing the guts.
Baby's first meal.
Well, now you have to come up with a name, Krak.
Everybody, I would like you to meet Blueberry.
Huh?
This is Blueberry. Blueberry, this is the zoo.
Hi, little Blueberry.
Why did you come up with Blueberry?
Now,
Oh. Fair enough.
I don't know what you're expecting.
This is exactly why we need to go fishing. We need to celebrate the birth of Blueberry with a proper fish fry.
We got a new family member.
We do.
We are getting talked back into going fishing, but okay. Wait, hold on. Wait, Christain, you had something you needed to share with everybody?
Yes, well, a conversation, but if we need to go fishing and Blueberry, it can wait.
Fishing can wait. We're horrible.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll still not catch fish later.
I will just go down myself.
Right. Well, if we can head inside then.
I'm not gonna lie. It's slightly ominous that this conversation has to happen inside, and like I'm here for it. But okay, come on, pal. Be careful. You got a tiny little albia on your back.
It's easier to hide
Grab a
the body.
handful of the guts. Put it in a bowl or something. We can bring it inside.
I've already got a bowl of guts for you, Krak. Just sitting there like Jeeves with it in my hand, just waiting for you to take it.
The most grotesque cereal I've ever seen with a wooden spoon in it.
Oh no, it's in my chamber of my Merrowstrand Chamber of Commerce cup.
Oh, good.
Yes,
good, good,
Is
good.
this true yet?
Chamber of Commerce cup.
I can see it. Just kind of pour the coffee out and just kind of put some.
Is this cured yet?
It's the only thing I had handy.
Someone got the salt. We need to salt this.
some people like Count Chocula. We like possum guts.
1, 2, anyway. So yeah, once everyone kind of gets inside, probably probably like in the kitchen area, around the table. Christian kind of sits there for a second, quiet, and he kind of glances at Tarben for a second, and then he sighs and he takes off his helmet and he sets it on the table. I don't really know how to start. So, and you see the electricity begin to kind of crackle and course across his body again, and his eyes flare up, and the handsome, clean, kind of human changes into the draconic kind of grittier, edgier kind of visage with the kind of like sharp teeth and the more defined features, and you can still see the scales that haven't left from the previous night's battle kind of there, and he just kind of calls upon the power of Ulrashan as this dragon energy kind of surges into him, and he does that for a second, and then his voice kind of gets a little bit deeper and breathes a bit before it kind of regulates and kind of comes back to his own. This is me. And I don't know if we have a stream still or not.
I was gonna say, wait a minute.
Oh, there we go.
You guys didn't see my DM.
Oh, no, I didn't. Fair enough. But yeah, and then, yeah, this is me. I'm sure you have questions. I glance to Akiko specifically when I say that.
I knew you were a freak. I just needed to know what it was.
I mean, is this what happens when Pal bites people?
I'm just gonna kind of look a little sideways. So you still have control, though, right?
For now, yes, and mostly.
And this is not a new development. This has always been you.
Yes, this is not a new development. As part of my pact and my charge as a dragon knight, I took the journey to Orashan's Peak and received the blessing of him, and with that, my physical, my spiritual, my very essence changed. And as I learn and grow in that strength and that boon and that blessing, I evolve. And if I follow the path clearly and with some luck and determination and focus, eventually it will be permanent and I will ascend.
Ascend to where? Like straight up, or
more of a...
I'm imagining you like doing that while you're like just kind of still spoon feeding your little girl there.
yes.
Yeah.
just like
100%.
just like
Paint that picture.
Yeah.
just arms over, just very rapt attention, but
tell me
like
more.
Paint that
already
picture
mama.
as he's just like nibbling on it. It's more of a figurative. I mean, I will become a dragon, so I'll be able to fly and I guess ascend to many heights, but
I feel like there's a pretty heavy cost to that, because then you're no longer you anymore. You become a dragon.
I am still me. There
So it
is
works with you, not for you.
yes and no. Remember my rather poor attempts at helping you, Akiko, a few times when you've lost control. pretty much every time I'm in control, but as the boon grows, this spirit within me grows, there's instinct that kicks in at times, which is why it's a focal point for meditation and reflection, to not lose yourself to the will, I suppose. It's a trained, tried and true method. I don't fear that will happen, but it has happened, and that would be disastrous.
So I get I kind of get a lot of the evasiveness around this topic. It seems like a lot to try to explain to anybody. So firstly, I would just like to say thank you for sharing, because I know that that's not easy for you to do. But I also, I'm glad that you're sharing with us. Is there something that we can do to help with this, or is this just more for us to just kind of be in the know now with it?
There's not anything you can do to help unless you sense that I'm not myself, or if I do things that are uncharacteristic, which is hard to say because we haven't known each other very long, but maybe with time.
Pretty much everything you do is uncharacteristic right now.
Well,
I mean, one could argue your actions within the last 45 seconds very uncharacteristic.
I suppose you're right, Krak. This is something that isn't where I'm from. Dragon Knights are warriors, protectors, saviors, devils. It really depends. There's, like any following, there's misinterpretation. Some see us as a cult. Some see us as heresy to whatever gods they have. Let's just say that it's a lonely, isolated life for a reason. Which is why it's been difficult, I suppose, to be here now. And while I'm not on the same path, the oath I took and the steps I took, that is a path I will forever walk with Olroshan. So, although I am not a true dragon knight, I am still a knight of the dragon.
Question. Is Olroshan another dragon, or is Olroshan some sort of deity or god or something?
Yes.
Okay. Another question. Is there a limit to how many can ascend?
It has really only happened 1 or 2 times in the order. It's very difficult to achieve. And one of them strayed from the path and became a bit of an antithesis of what we stand for. Olroshan Peak is the final resting place for Olroshan. His body still is there within the mountain, in a sense, but his spirit remains ever strong. And there's the Undermountain, or the Other, and I won't go into details with that, but suffice to say, if one strays the path and loses themselves, it can be cataclysmic. It changes things. But I am far too in the infancy of this journey to have to worry about such things. But that is why I'm diligent. That is why you often see me meditating, focusing. It's a symbiotic relationship with the spirit.
Must be nice.
So do
You should- Go ahead, bud.
I was just gonna say, do the wardens know?
There's, well, you all know why I'm here in the first place. That's part of the reason I got here. But as far as the wider wardens, I'm unsure. Markos might be able to tell a little bit more on that, but
They're privy to what's, I guess, to come in a way.
Markos is going to step forward. It is something that I have known since we set sail on the first vessel to the anomaly.
Oh, okay.
While I am not privy to all of the secrets of his homeland, draconic lineage runs in our blood as well. And it is easy to spot another, while ours may be very different in our worship of the ancient brine dragon Gozad. All the telltale signs of someone's dedication, such as Christians, it's easy to spot. As he said, there is no singular path. It is his to choose to walk into the darkness or the light. It is the first question I asked him when we met. His actions speak louder than even his words.
Huh. Okay. Well, apparently everybody's got a little dragon in them. Okay. You hear that, pal? You might have a little dragon in you, too.
You literally went to the temple of my god.
Well, that's okay.
There's a lot going on, honestly.
It's a good 16, 17 episodes ago. I can understand. We've run a whole new overlay. Things can get tricky. But yes, there's...
Hey, I'm Bud.
And that's Pal. And that's Blueberry, which is very new and did not go down to the Temple of Gozad. But no, it's...
Okay, yeah. I feel I wasn't really not really up on the lore. I think I kind of slipped over my head a little bit. But wow. I mean, well, thank you for sharing, Christian. Thanks for wanting to trust us with that. That feels big to me.
well,
I guess we're not so different after all. I don't really feel like doing all your weird stuff to try and control my own, though. So, like, you know, I might pick your brain about it, but I'll let
could
you
really
keep
help.
those.
It could really help.
Yeah, but you're really boring.
You know, everybody who does yoga keeps saying that. It could really help. It could really help.
Well, I'll stick with my path. One more thing. this, and as I kind of again, that surge of electrical energy kind of courses through, there's a possibility this changes as well. It's part of the evolution. So now I'm blessed with this boon, but it's not unheard of for the affinity of the spirit to change. That of fire, cold, acid, the elements. It's rare, but just in case
That was a question I had in the back of my brain, but I thought it was a little inappropriate. Did you choose this color? Because you should have chose green. I'm just saying, green would have been better.
It would have been better. I'm with him. I'm with him on this.
The nature of the merging of the spirit, it calls to you as a person, and part of the change that can happen is if you change your fundamentals, your being, your core. Like I said, it's a symbiotic relationship. So when I started this path, it gave me this blessing. That doesn't mean that in the future it could change, but
So you're saying we can turn you green? With our actions and influence, we can turn you to the green side?
What's
is
wrong
what you're
with
saying.
his lightning?
it would
I'm
be
not
more.
saying anything's wrong. I'm just saying that is a pretty big revelation out of all of this, is that we can add more to the green squad.
I mean,
Or we
Akiko
can add
looks-
more to the lightning.
Akiko looked pretty green when she saw the guts, so maybe we used that theory on Christian.
I think we can workshop some ways of how we want to get there, but
It's not
Okay.
really what you do, it's what I do.
yeah, we have to be like set a good example, you know? We have to make him want to be kind of green.
Just make him jealous enough, and he'll be green.
As someone who is clearly seafoam, light blue to green, and is not immune to this conversation, it is more of a state of mind
Thank you.
than a
Markos.
physical color.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's rare. And if I do ascend, if that is my path, I will have to leave. But
Yeah, I mean, is there like a timeline? Should we expect this to happen? No, I mean,
No.
not anytime soon, right? Yeah, no.
it likely won't happen. But
You
I
can't
don't
just
understand
buy
why you
your
have to
way in.
leave.
not very often that a large dragon gets to hang around in a city.
You could be the first.
Perhaps I could, but I wanted to leave this open, and if you have any questions at all, I'll do my best to answer them.
Christian, I can't help but notice that you bring us this news as if it is a curse. This is not the same gumption with Dragon Knight that I heard that came here. I know what we went through in the last 24 hours is difficult. But you don't seem yourself.
Well, I was tempted.
By the vamp guy?
Power.
I see.
Part of the meditation is grounding. A dragon's innate need is power. And the pull of great power is intoxicating, raw, and I wanted it.
There was a lot happening in a short period of time, but I mean, I'm not going to tell you what was going on in your own head. But what I definitely did see is Dresden, he put out some hoodoo doo-doo to make people come towards him. You may have been lured in that direction. So I'm not saying that you weren't attracted to the power, but know that there may have been other forces at play there, and that's not on you.
I was sure, but I will always be lured.
Okay.
And like Markos said all those many weeks ago, when he asked me what I was choosing to do, it is not simply a statement, I am good. It's a daily battle, like any of us, to wake up and choose the path that we're setting forth. Akiko, every day, you wake up. Do I embrace whatever this is? Is this a curse? Do I fight against it? Every day, you carve your own path. It's not clear. But power is always clear. And it lures. Suffice to say, I think the best thing that happened was I lost consciousness.
Well, and you had friends. I think that's one thing that's always helped me. I know you
Right.
say isolating is a big part of your thing, but maybe it's good that you're here with us.
Indeed. It's different. It goes against the grain of the teachings, but I'm comfortable with the path I'm on now. Mostly.
Yeah, I've always thought like green kind of reminded me of like family. Like, family made you feel like you were around and just surrounded by this lush greenery and.
Perhaps for you, but I don't have that same draw to green per se.
I'll keep trying.
Personally, I've always had a affinity for cold. Something about the vibrancy of it makes you feel alive. It reminds you.
Maybe you could be one of the outliers. Maybe you can be the one that changes your little affinity.
Perhaps. And maybe I'll ascend. That is the goal. And if I do, that changes everything. And you all will have gained a boon in itself.
And a dragon friend.
Indeed. But for now, if I may, I prefer to just be a friend.
That we can do.
And he'll walk over to Akiko and I'll put his hand out. Truce?
Yeah, I guess you're not so bad. Feels good telling us this stuff, huh? I put my hand out.
He shakes it.
And as I hold his hand, I just kind of... No more secrets.
Not many left to tell. Well, and just a side note, the armor is ceremonial and very important to me, to the order, but a large portion of a reasoning why we wear it is A, to be easily identifiable as a Dragon Knight, so that when aid is needed, it is easy to tell friend from foe, depending on the circle. Second, our visage, as I've shown you, is alarming and startling to many who don't understand, and here probably everyone will see me as some sort of monster, I think, which is why I always don the armor. But also, in turning over a new path, I've been contemplating that as well.
Christian Geller, you are not a monster.
I know.
The only thing that defines us as a monster is our actions.
Well, one foot in front of the other, I suppose.
Are you saying you're gonna go hatless now? You're doing no helmet look? I'm here for it. That's a striking jawline.
Casual Fridays?
Well, thank you, but no, in battle I prefer to have my head protected.
I mean, that's fair. I do get that.
I can make that helmet like a hinged one. You can take it off, put it on, take it off, still have the head.
I do that already. I just put the helmet on and then I just take the helmet off.
I mean, technically, this is like really the first time some of us seen us. Not me. I saw it before. Not surprised.
Of course. But I glance at Tarben. Understood a few things recently and felt it was, well, after you saw everything, I thought it was important to have this conversation and explain. And I thank you for your understanding.
I think that is a pretty big lesson right here, is that it might have felt like there might have been a lot of misunderstandings, maybe, if you were just going to share it. But look, see, we all just took it in stride. Not so bad once it's out there.
Yes. And as for Dresden, they will be back probably with a lot worse for us.
Yeah, well, so will we. Look at this little blueberry. You're gonna be a little fighter, aren't you?
I believe they might.
I think I can already see him growing. I think he's bigger than me already.
I imagine all of the entrails are gone.
Christian, roll a perception check.
Or Owlbear.
Should I burn a card?
Wow, he
You
is
know nothing.
It might be nothing, but like I feel like it's like, I feel like it's time, to I'm gonna burn an advantage because
Do it.
Why wouldn't we? I click this and then I click play card.
Use those cards.
Pog. All right. Perception. Oh, there it is. 32. Probably nothing, but you got cards. We might as well use them. Thank you, chat.
You notice that Markos hasn't taken his eyes off of staring at the ocean since you finished your story. as I will play a Mind's Eye card. Your words bring back memories that Markos tries to keep compartmentalized as a soldier. Being a leader on the battlefield, he's long learned to keep these dark pockets of himself, like Krak's potions, on his sides at times of use, rarely tapping in to his past to confront the darkness that he's seen in the depths of the ocean that sees no light. Remembering back to his slavedom in his youth years of seeing his own family members slaughtered before him, unable to make his escape from the Al Cthulhu, not strong enough, when they did everything to sacrifice for that opportunity for him to flee, to swim away. But he couldn't do it. He wasn't strong enough yet. And those words of the darkness and the temptation brings back those memories of moving coral wastes and being infected with the Al Cthulhu's poison. Standing and building the literal siege engines that have tried to rip down the walls of the city that he now defends. Markos can barely remember the great cities that came before Marincia and Merrowstrand. Back when the deepest, darkest portions of the ocean were illuminated by those who walked with the light. The bioluminescence, the will to live under such pressure and extreme odds, how vast the cities used to be. Until everything changed and flooded through the darkest depths of the ocean. Now it's all but almost a fairy tale in the back of his head. He can remember the times he was tempted to break. Always the illusion of being offered an easier path. Join your captor. He can remember it all too well. The first of many long scars, as he can remember stealing one of those sanguine spears. The first one, his first kill. The first of many lashings. But he puts that back in that small compartment. Just enough to feel something for today, but he may need that later. As there are greater forces of darkness that he can use this inspiration on than feeling sorry for himself or sorry for the things that he couldn't do. He remembers to focus on what he can. Christian, you just see him squeeze and crack that coffee cup. Ceramic breaks in his hand. I think I'm going to catch some surf. I'll be back. He's going to walk out the door towards the ocean. As you can see, he uses his own rising tide and catches himself and goes out to clear his mind.
As he walks out, the eyes are already illuminated as he turns and he kind of heads out the door, kind of flare briefly, and I would say with my aura sight, he sees a lot more than just the stare out the window into the nature of Markos as he steps out into that ocean. Right. Well, I guess we're fishing.
I thought that, yeah. I mean, that was Markos's idea, but it just took off like that. I mean, maybe we could go fishing for him to help cheer him up.
Pretty adamant about wanting to have fish for dinner. He's probably just trying to get a head start.
Let's go catch some fish for our friend and have that fish fry when he gets back.
Maybe Blueberry can help.
I'm game.
As he takes a couple of waddles, he gets stuck on a lot of things though with his little pot belly.
Oh my god.
Oh, I've been waiting for the frickin' newspaper. Has anybody see? Did the paper ever show up today? I'm gonna look around and see if the news ended up getting dropped off by a bird while we were gone. Finally remembering.
And don't we have to go speak to your group?
That's part of it. I mean, I spent a lot of time with Akiko last night. We worked on getting the report all built up. It's not fully done quite yet.
He did pretty good.
Yes, but there's a couple more pieces I wanted to add in there, but I just wanted to see if we made it into the news or if enough of that was quiet from last night's shenanigans.
You looking for a little spotlight?
No, actually. Wanting to make sure that we stayed out of the spotlight.
I was going to mention I had a thought, and do with this what you will. You are the investigator.
Yeah, lay it on me.
I would try to be mindful and careful of who you share information with, because if they're the ones that have been sending people out and they're ending up killed, suffice to say, maybe there's someone on the inside that's tipping hands or something. I don't know, but I'm just saying, you take it face value, whatever this organization is that you're looking for. This, I forget what it's called, but
the Violets, yeah.
The Violets, yes. But
Violet
again, that's
Veil.
coming from me. I'm very trusting person, clearly.
Yes, we have learned. Takes many layers of the onion to peel back to get to your sweet, juicy core. But no, that is a very fair point. I mean, they're pretty well a pretty high established name, but that doesn't mean that they are not able to fall victim to leaks on the inside and people wanting to.
I mean, I reported to a person who tried to have me assassinated. So
maybe we don't let the stars in your eyes blind you a little bit.
I mean,
that's what I'm.
These are fair points. These are very fair points.
Try to be objective. It's important.
It's noted and appreciate the reminder.
But I'll be there if anything happens.
Yeah, Dragon Man. At this. So yes, has anybody seen the paper?
No.
Roll a perception check since you got back.
Okay, can do that. I'll give you a 25.
25. Paper has arrived since you've gone fishing.
Oh. Okay, let's. Here. And it's like got half.
Read that. We'll get the supplies cleaned and back together.
Owlbear guts just kind of on it. It got kind of lost in the shuffle a little bit as the owlbears showed back, or the possum showed up. Okay, looks like it was under here, and he just gives a good swats it out. Got anything juicy in there? You want a society check?
Go ahead and roll one.
Okay. I will now use an advantage card for my society check. Click it. Play. Come on. Oh, I got such a good modifier on this too. Oh, it's so good.
Good thing you rolled that advantage.
Good googly moogly. Only ended up with a 22.
22.
Oh no.
The disappointment is palpable. As you can see, Bud's eyes quickly go from excitement to see what the write-up is. There is nothing, not a mention of a disruption at the docks, not a mention of a Fey ship, a Fey dock, nor the bloody scene that was laid out there. Matter of fact, it's such a slow day. There's not even an article addressing the situation that's going on.
Nothing
There's
about
only
investigator deaths, no updates, nothing, right?
Preparation of a large Harvest Moon festival coming to Dockside at Old Provoco. As you quickly see whatever news may have been in the paper is absolutely being suppressed for the tourism and the business to come.
I mean, I will say this is kind of what I was hoping for, but it still stings a little bit not to have not a thing in there. Not a thing in there. Well, at least we know that we're not on. We're not being plastered all over the news as villains. So they don't have a counter intelligence program running. That's great.
We were fighting them on an invisible dock that no one sees or knows about.
Yeah. There's got to be a way for me to get more information about this. But I don't think that's going to happen right now. Okay. Well, so yeah, are we doing the fishing then? Is that what we're deciding?
Ready to go?
Grab the guts. Let's let her rip.
So,
Okay.
As you grab your guts and some straightened out lures, you guys to plan to head back to the same pier to do a little bit of fishing and see if you could make up for that fish fry. As you guys all leave behind, letting Markos hit the waves. I'll let you guys go refill up your beverages real quick.
Oh, holy criminy, this episode with all of the lore, it's so packed.
Show me lore.
tell me all the lore.
Filled to the gills with lore.
Gills. Gills. The man says.
Was the scene causing some chug-a-lug on you? Is that where you were changing scenes?
Oh, I was trying all sorts of stuff.
You were just playing around.
I was A/B testing all sorts of stuff during the episode.
Heck yeah.
I think it's just ping embeds inside of OBS right now, because OBS is at 70% GPU usage.
Oh, were we lagging around?
When we throw dice, we lag out.
I've noticed that, which is very weird. I don't know why that would happen like that.
Yeah, we'll spike to 100% GPU when we roll a die.
Huh.
Super funky. Yeah, that's causing all sorts of issues. Yeah, the dice should not spike us like that.
I wonder if it's that Chrome flag we turned on. No, because that's an OBS browser source, right? What's grabbing your dice?
Oh, that may be what's causing that.
Because that is what's grabbing the dice. Is that happening inside of Chrome, or is that happening?
Yeah, it's happening
OBS?
inside of Chrome.
Yeah, I wonder if that flag is causing that. You get one or the other. You get to watch videos in Chrome, or you get to have smooth dice. You choose.
What a horrible choice.
Yeah, Chrome's been horrible.
No, but that's something that I know that we changed that would affect acceleration like that.
Have you not been able to buffer video properly, Adam?
No, I mean, I've been okay. It's just been a little laggy here and there, but in terms of like
I will burp.
outside of Foundry and stuff, yeah, Chrome's been pretty crap lately for me.
Yeah, it's been
Shows
rough.
needing multiple refreshes to like work, and just like it's been pretty boggy.
Let's see here. Trying to remember what we flagged yesterday. Of course, the person who knows is gone. Let's see here. Is this it? Software rendering list. That's what we tried.
Sorry, I just came back.
Yeah. Override software rendering list is what we did.
Yes, that sounds right.
Let's give her a heave ho.
Heave ho.
seems to be not lagging. Yep, my head is moving at the same tempo. Oh, I see the dice
Yay!
coming up.
There we go. Fix that.
Bastards.
I was like, dude, especially since we went through and
Optimized everything else, right?
Yeah.
Like, why is this happening?
you make one small change. Wrecked for days. Yeah, that was
cool.
That was so. I was like, dude, 2 dice should not make us go. All right, I'll be right back. Chat, what do you think about the new overlay? I love it.
Yeah, it's nice. I like it.
It does.
like
It
it.
does feel immersive, doesn't it?
I like the larger can boxes.
I feel like I'm sitting with you guys at the table. This is kind of cool.
It does feel nice.
And our characters are there, so you can see who's who.
I like that.
I still don't have a face, but that's fine.
We've seen your face.
I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of waiting for a moment of like Rob to switch your character out with an unhelmeted, face-drawn charcter, like
Yeah.
during that scene.
Yeah.
All I could do is give him an E. I'm sorry.
I didn't know if you had a non-helmet art done. That was the part I didn't know. And you might still have it. I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I think my favorite new line of tonight is the hoodoo doo doo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like that?
Hey, your dress did some hoodoo doo doo.
That's what they do down in Valhalla. They do hoodoo doo stuff. You know, it's
Yeah, it's been a lot of lore though. Backstory. Timmy's starting it off strong with some love.
Do it, Cam. Do it,
And
Cam.
then the bomb where she was the one that turned you in. I was like,
That
Okay.
I legitimate.
oh, my heart
I'm so
sank.
glad
I was
didn't
like,
wear
oh.
eyeliner today. Oh my god.
so.
Never wear eyeliner on Tuesdays.
Question, when you said that she banished you, did she banish you with the banish spell and you are not
No.
from this plane? Okay.
No, just
Okay.
so there was a why can't I think of the card?
Feisty's like, the numbers, Mason. Oh God.
I thought we were just like, I thought we had unlocked that he was a plane traveler. Like he's from another area.
Pepe Sylvia. No, we played a Mind's Eye card pretty early on, where you got to see like him actually getting banished by
Yes,
by the
I
elder.
do remember this. Yep.
And the elder brings out a young female.
Oh.
and so that's Anx.
Can you spell angst for us?
ANX.
Okay. I had an E at the end of it in my notes.
Anx as in anxiously waiting her love.
Yeah, that was
very
that's how
well
that
done
tied
scene.
in. Yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that.
Thank you. And thanks to Radio for helping me.
Yeah, you guys bounced off each other excellently.
I mean,
trust
radio was
implicit.
he did what his actual job is. He sat there and he was like, "Tell me about her. What happened there? What's going on with this? So, what new music do you have coming out? What's your favorite beer?" Like
Right.
he was just like,
Wait.
I know how to set
you
people
said I
up.
was interviewing him?
Look, I know how to set him up to tell an awesome story.
I really pushed him on the question because I wanted to see if I could get him to crack on the what was the moment you knew? What was the memory that made her the one? Because I wanted you to create that scene of like this is when lightning struck.
And you went.
I
with
also I love
at
like
first
how
sight,
like
right in
the
my
more
heart.
you asked, Tim just smiled more and more. Like, let me keep telling this story. God, it's just some.
Like I've built this character like little by little over time, and so I didn't get RoBear the basic outline for him to like mess with until like episode 11 or something. It was pretty late in the game where I was like, oh, by the way, I forgot to send you this. Poor God. You know, because I was just like, I basically played the why game. Like, okay, why, until you run out of whys, and then that's your core answer.
Yep.
I'm just making everything up as I go, so
I was gonna say, yeah.
I'm
I
just
got a
kidding.
little bit.
Listen,
Although I will
Adam
say,
got drunk at GCX and told me the entire backstory. Don't let him play you.
yeah, it's a world build, but I will say that I lost with my SSD issues. I lost a lot of stuff, so I'm going off of a lot of memory and other things.
No way, really?
Yeah, a little. I don't want to talk about it, but it's like I've got there's a lot of it. Thankfully, there's a lot of it that was on the drive, but for Christian specifically, there's a lot of things that I changed from me and my buddy's world that we're building out. So Kalendor, where I'm from, is like a whole homebrew world, like the peaks and the town and all that stuff. The Dragon Knights, there's all this lore that we've created. But I've taken a lot of that and I've specifically created Christian, and then I had a separate thing, and my idiot self didn't back it up to the cloud. I just had like written it all down, and then it was like there, and now it's not there. So I'm like, no. I'm trying to remember everything and make sure that everything, in my brain is like, this is, cohesive. But luckily, like the Dragon Knight lore is like all pretty ingrained there, but there's like specific character details that me and Rob discussed that like I'll have to like verify I'm in the right mind of thinking of this is what was going on, right? So
I will offer to you data recovery assistance. Have we done that? Because I remember you telling me about it, but we didn't talk about what steps were done to try to get that stuff back. So if you want to, want to sidelight about it, we can do that later.
I might
do that.
but yeah, the Dragon Knight stuff is like super cool. Like, I mean, I think that of course because I built it. So it's like, of course you like. It's like anybody thinks the only thing that they create is like this is the coolest thing ever. But I'm like, man, how cool would it be to like ascend to be this fucking freaking cool dragon? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, player me wants you to ascend really bad. Bud, not as excited about you becoming a dragon, but me, very excited about you becoming a dragon.
Well, it's like one of those like the way mechanically is like, unless there's like major pulse points, and also the openness
feels
of
very
like
end gamey.
Yeah, I mean it is, right? That's like the whole point, right? Like it's like, if you survive to the end, and then even then you still might not achieve it, right? It really depends on like a lot of different factors plus the DM. You know what I mean? Like it's not, it's not all in my hands. But also it's like I always want to have something where there's a dilemma where it's like, I don't always want to just have like a one-sided character because like that's not fun, at least in my eyes. So I'm like, dragons, they're drawn to wealth and power and all this stuff, like, canonically, right? So it's like
we gotta put you in NA.
ANA, AA, MA. PA, Power Anonymous or something.
Power Anonymous? Oh, Magic Anonymous, yeah.
Magic Anonymous, yeah.
Do you still have your schmog button on your Go XLR? Give us some schmog.
I don't think so. I think it's all screwed up because, again, I had to re-download everything. So
that's right.
Got screwed up. So, another thing I was fiddling around with because I had such the perfect dragon voice. And now
you did. It's close, but it's got a lot of reverb on it.
That's it, please.
Oh, you have crisp turned on too, so a lot of that stuff's gonna get cut out.
Yeah, I don't know.
I gotta play with it,
Are you talking about your very dismissive dragon voice?
Anyway, what? I had that thing so perfectly fine-tuned to that awesome like dragon, like, oh man, I'm like, I just gotta sit down and like play with it.
Welcome.
Yeah. Now I talk like this. I'm a dragon. Hermit the dragon here. I'm looking for
guys, I gotta go ascend to the top of the mountain now.
I'm gonna go ascend.
Oh gosh, what's happening to the stream? Is that me or is that?
What is happening?
We had a little carfuffle.
We did?
Yeah, chat. Remember, backups. Back up your backups. Store it on the cloud. You're welcome. That's my free advice, free 99. All it takes is one subscription to twitch.tv/CaptainRoBear.
Now throw them on Kick.
Or come check me out on Magic RPG Friday for a charity stream. Woo. Plug. Hey, Rob. Welcome back.
Plug the plug, dog. Beauty of the Books, a charity D&D one-shot to support child literacy, something that none of us have.
Nope.
What?
ArcaneAdam.
Nice.
Arcane.
Go to Magni RPG.
God.
Magurpagug.
Don't get
Magurd.
feisty with me, okay?
Hey.
That's weak. I respect butter from you.
I'm not Asher. Okay, this isn't Asher. All right, I'm not
Grease up
getting
them
lubed out
horns
of
and get him to the door.
I often forget that you met your love interest
Yep.
on a greased door.
Yep. This is why I've decided to create a character that knows no love.
So I can't hurt you
Rob
anymore.
can't hurt me anymore. 'Cause we all remember Gale's love. Why do you think he's a... I will say it's cool to be, you know, a plane rider just traveling the plane, super powerful, but also he's still missing his love. Or is he? I don't know, chat. You'll have to find out some other time.
He's got
Twitch.tv/CaptainRoBear.
Fine.
Just a reminder out there, you guys fireballed her partner when you first encountered her. She knows no boundless loss. We glaze over the fact that it was not a great encounter.
It really wasn't.
Probably not some of radio's better work. He beat up an old guy.
He needed a beat down.
He had it coming.
You know, I think I need to go back and watch
Stand
that
by
encounter
move.
just to see how horribly
Can we
everything
do a like abbreviated like stream version of that? Rewatch it while it's happening and just cringe while it goes down.
You know, I see this where they rewatch the old like wrestling episodes and they comment, they laugh. I think we really need to watch old combat.
Oh God, yes, absolutely.
Year one
Mystery
COVID
Science
combat.
Theater. Let's go.
The amount of rules that we would uncover, like, oh, that's right, that's how you ruled it that one time. I remember that now.
I guess you just gotta breathe to get sneak attack. Okay, that's
Yeah, right. Yeah.
early YouTube really angry about my sneak attack rulings. As if you can't just go hide and go get it done. Like,
Literally a bonus action.
why wait for the rogue to just get it anyway? Just do it. If it's there, let them have it.
I think I've decided that, similar to like the Knuff shirt from Barbie, I'm gonna make an ArcaneAdam because I just feel like I need to. Like,
Oh,
a one.
yeah.
It's gonna
Especially
be my merch.
do one side Arcane and ArcaneAdam. Like,
Yeah.
just one on each
Arcane.
side.
Arcant.
Arcant with a natural one.
Yeah.
The Merrowstrand Chain of Commerce coffee mugs.
Oh, that's already in the works.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
So bad.
Yeah.
I want a frisbee
I
too.
only want it if it comes with a frisbee.
Frisbee.
Yeah.
The deluxe edition. The Merrowstrand deluxe edition.
We were
Comes with free
describing.
seaweed.
There's
Oh,
an
sorry,
old.
Merrowstrand.
You know that
Smells
we
like a
have.
reef.
You know that we have at least 50 of those Merrowstrand commerce pens that Deborah left that every guest had to come in inside us to try to sell this place.
Oh yeah, we swiped everything we could.
Oh,
Notepads. We have a large stack of the notepads as well.
Large stack of the notepads.
Next to some sort of, it's not really a landline phone, but it's a seashell. I don't know what we do with it.
Yeah.
3 of them. 3
That's
seashells.
fair. No, that would be different. You wouldn't want to put that next to your ear. That's how you get an infection, my friend.
Everything's sandy pink. I don't know why.
Oh man.
Did you guys take a stroll back to the pier? Now, it has been thoroughly cleansed. As you can see, last couple of folks have been spray washing off the rest of the possums. As you are greeted as the liberators of this particular neighborhood. Glad you got rid of them fuckers. You got them sprayed all over here. Is this old man has his sea pump hose spraying off the rest of the bloody possum boardwalk.
You're welcome. Cleaning up these old Provoco streets, 1 or 2 possums at a time.
All according to plan, huh?
Now, if you could just get that governor.
Okay, yeah, we've had enough here.
And you think my puns and stuff are bad? God.
Best to not engage these folks, I've found.
You want to hear Steve? And you get away before the politics of old Provoco
I cut his head
flood
off.
into your
I cut his head off.
fucker.
Clamor up.
Wow.
That one was too easy. It's a Merrowstrand
Thing of
joke,
beauty.
is-
Sun is high in the sky.
Just when they say it's great for fishing.
Who's gonna throw out their first line?
Nose goes.
I think Bud should. He's the one that's most terrified. You gotta face your
It's a
fear.
redemption round.
Yeah. You can't possibly be that bad twice in a row. I know.
I didn't try hooking Markos 3 times. That I will say that. I did. I do remember that. Well,
It's only twice.
I guess scoop some of these entrails on, and I'll take some of the guts from the possum and just kind of hook them on over the hook. And
Give us advantage.
oh yeah, before I roll, does it do anything to the roll, or are we still doing just nature?
Definitely advantage with that
Yeah.
possum guts.
Well done. All right, I've got my line all baited up. Okay, yeah, here goes nothing. And I cast out on my little kitty rod for a nat 20. Let's go!
I'm glad he gave you advantage.
Yeah, because
It's
the
a
other one's a
1 and a
1.
20.
Well,
Yeah.
the good news is I don't think that enabling changed anything. As Chrome
It did not,
went to
'cause,
75%. Let's go. Nat 20 though. I am going to I'm gonna leave Chrome.
Redemption fish.
Redemption fish.
Redemption fish.
It's gonna taste so much better.
Uh-oh. Did I actually, when I nat 20, did I hook Markos?
Did you hook
I caught the
Oh, there's
sexiest
Markos.
fish out there.
It's like, there's Markos. Oh, okay.
You know, thank God that there's 17 browsers today and not the internet of yesteryear.
Yeah.
And you're like,
you can
oh,
literally
that's
choose
it.
from-
That's
Netscape Navigator crashed on me. I don't know what to do.
Escape Navigator.
Ghost of a Navigator.
Oh, that was the worst when you had that lighthouse that just looked back at you as it was trying to boot up. You're like, you're not going to do it, are you? No, you're not. You're not going to send me home. Okay.
Wait, do I have to log into AOL first before I can get on? Damn it. You've got dial-up.
Let's see if we fare any better here. You know what? Might as well just throw on the comedy music while we're at it. That's how production is this week. Oh yeah,
Like
I think
Sims.
now we got both going on.
I was gonna say we got a cool little mix.
There we go.
It's the remix and I'm fishing.
Remix, I'm fishing. Hot and fresh out the kitchen.
Smoking on catfish and
Bud is rolling them 20s and that's the fish that he's catching.
All right, here we go. We're going to do the test, y'all. We're going to do the test. Everybody is going to throw a dice and see if we crash it.
How many you want?
I'm not throwing a 20. I'm not throwing a 20. Oh, yeah. No, it's still doing it.
Dude.
It hasn't even gone yet. There it goes.
What? Okay, so OBS goes to 100%. New browser is going to like 70%. You tell me what's going on over here.
Well, what you need is some more RAM. Virtual memory.
Maybe we turn the frames back up to 60.
Dude, I am wondering, you know what? It's probably me trying to help has generally set everything back. So you know what? It's worth a shot. Let's see what happens, you know? Maybe this was just system overload. It couldn't handle so much optimization.
You're too optimized, sir. Hello.
I liked it better when I had to work harder.
Actually, mine was on performance on this one. So
yeah, because you were a new browser. You were on fresh settings.
Yeah. Oh my God. Dude, it is just tearing this thing up. What the junk? Dude, that's brutal. So the only thing that's changed is the studio driver that's on here. I don't think. Bye-bye studio driver.
Yeah, I mean, could be.
Roll them back.
Because this hasn't been a thing before, and we've gone through and undid the things that we had turned on.
Well, who knows? I mean, we're on the roller coaster of how many things we can break by trying to run a D&D show.
You know what we need?
We
need one more computer. Maybe if we added another
I need
computer.
a 5 PC setup is what I'm looking. Here's the funny part.
He has them.
It got them, and it wouldn't change anything. It's the main browser that's doing it.
Yep.
It's not the secondary.
Just download more RAM.
Dedicated wham.
Assign it to a different RQ and then reallocate your virtual memory.
Maybe it's that fancy new camera you got.
Do it.
Wait, that sounded like real advice. Hold on.
That's the same guy who tells you to reg edit ID 10T.
Yeah, you got her.
Have you unplugged and plugged it back in?
I'm still running a
Have you
1080
turned
and a
it
single
off
PC.
and
Like,
turned it
we're-
back on again? That's the extent of
We're
my
not on
help.
the same length.
I'm helping by asking you, did you restart? When was the last time you checked for a Windows update? Your title and your stream is wrong. It still shows rerun. He's drinking now. I'm sorry, I triggered him.
It's gone from Voodoo Ranger to straight moonshine.
Yeah.
This is what
He's
D&D
like,
does to a man.
I don't drink Voodoo Rangers anymore. I drink Voodoo Dangers. It's like,
It tastes like burning.
Ranger Danger. He's in Ranger Danger territory.
I'm about to smash things territory is where it's about to be.
Live rangerously, drink more so.
Drink till the feelings don't hurt anymore.
Oh, we're gonna figure this out. I can tell you that.
But on the positive note, Bud has fully come back from horrendous baiting and is now a masturbator fishing.
I am a masturbator.
God, this is the time we need this.
Adam, really, you're just awful. And
amazing.
No,
A
I think
joy, a
I
gift that
think
keeps-
that I think
Guys, I'll just get kicked off the show. I'll see you later.
I think that your girlfriend deserves all of your puns and not ours. I think that she deserves.
On us.
I think
She
that
gets
she
them.
deserves it. No, all of them. That's the difference. All of them. She deserves all of your love and all of your puns.
No, she just tells me to tell you guys. So
Just trickles down. Oh, you need to save that for your
Is
D&D
this trickle
group.
down economics we got going on here?
yeah, I do this because I'm Spike. So I'm a vegetarian dinosaur from Land Before Time.
With sweet, sweet black eyeliner.
Wicked.
Emo liner.
Okay. I'm gonna have everybody go into ping, and I want to see if you guys will drop down to 30 FPS. I'm gonna see what happens.
I'm already there.
Doop.
Nice.
Yep, I'm at 30.
Oh, yeah, I'm at 30.
20.
37,
you already
20.
had us
I
do
think
this.
we've done this
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
I can go to 480. You want
Go
to
ahead.
see me as
Oh,
a potato?
okay. Now let's go ahead and crank it for shits and giggles. Go to 1080p 60.
1080p 60. Here I am. All my resolutions.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so smooth.
You can see all of my pores. Look at them. Actually, I still feel like I look smooth in the box.
Yeah.
Not me.
I'll just shaking back and forth.
Rocker looks a little chuggy lug.
Shaking like a tail feather. Oh.
We need to offload some running apps there on Akiko's computer.
No,
Oh,
because
wait.
her
I'm trying to figure this out.
Oh.
I'm just a wizard.
her cam box in ping looks fine. It's only in the overlay that it looks laggy, right?
Nope.
No,
It's
never
laggy.
mind. That's a lie. Yeah, you're laggy all the way around.
I looked at that first.
I'm just out here
I
serving looks.
also use OBS.
Oh yeah, for your cam source
So that
into
might
ping.
be-
Maybe OBS has got a bum update.
I haven't had luck with this version of OBS at all. It's been pretty rough.
I'm using the Elgato HD 60 Plus something or other.
All right, so there's us. What does Dice do now?
It's funny, Adam. I'm
rolls.
also using an Elgato cable.
Oh, dude.
Wow.
It's destroying.
Yeah, is it even angrier now?
Whee!
Well, it's interesting because it looks like we're less chunky though.
Oh no, it's because I'm not doing anything at all. It's real. It's
God.
real bad.
Yeah.
All I want to do is fish.
Divine intervention. I rolled 12.
Divine intervention.
Chat, don't try to time me out, okay? All right? Let's, Shady, I will find you. Okay?
Mods are giving you a 60-second timeout in chat for every pun.
All right, let's see. Let's
I am the captain now.
let's try another. All right, I'm gonna completely cut this sucker. Bye bye music for the rest of y'all.
Cool. I'm gonna put on Five Finger Death Punch in the background.
I'm going to put on secondhand serenade and cry.
Honestly, I could see it.
And tonight
No, we're fishing.
will
We're
be
fishing.
the
I need some
night
Jimmy Buffett. That's what I'm gonna
that
do.
I will.
Oh, rest in peace.
Some come Monday. Just let it pump. Oh yeah.
Well, I'm going to miss her when I get home tonight. Right
still
now,
listening
I'm on this
to
lake
bard music.
shore and I'm sitting in the sun. Play a bard. So my next character, if Christine
TBD.
dies, I'm playing a bard.
No, you won't.
I'm so waiting for you to play a bard. I'm
Need to.
You play a bard. I'll play a wizard.
Wow, that's a cold day in hell when that happens.
Yeah, he'll play a muscle wizard.
So how does this work? I have spell slots. What does this mean?
Wait, I can't hit him with the book? Why?
It's
Radio's
so
like,
much more reading.
Radio's like, I charge him. I just charge. I just charge him.
I
I
go
love
into a
her to
rage.
death, but it's
Radio, you're a wizard.
so-
So wizards can rage.
I cast haste on my teammates so that they can do more turns.
Hey,
It's
there's
getting
that, you know.
worse. I don't even know what. It's like OBS just
It's dying slowly. in front of you.
consuming.
Oh, I question, and this would be a feisty thing. Could this be a memory leak issue on OBS where, since he's been up for a while, that it is degrading his memory?
Yeah, I mean that would be how a memory leak would happen for sure. I don't know. The only way you'd be able to spot that pretty easily in Task Manager though, if you saw OBS just climbing and climbing with memory, but probably not seeing that.
No,
Yeah.
I mean it's pretty trash panded.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a big old fat bow on this and pick up on his fishing on that nat 20, and then I have to try to fix this problem so I can play D&D at some point in time this week.
Yeah.
So you guys hold on.
You freaked your computer out telling it was gonna play D&D 5 times a week, and it's like
It said no, no.
don't put me in. I'm not ready.
We're gonna do a full PC restart and see what happens.
and see what it does.
So don't worry, everybody. We'll be back with more troubleshooting after this break.
Love you, chat.
Yeeted is what's about to happen to this instance.
Are we off live?
No, we're not. I will tell you that when we are.
Okay. Hear that, chat? You can
Hi,
still hear
chat.
me. Look at us.
I could